Hi there, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. Thanks for including us in your fall lineup for this week's Explore Tulsa. Stevie, what are you doing with those spray paint cans?
Got the idea from Josh Butts to paint us in a mural on the back of the building.
Ooh, now wait a minute. Josh puts a lot of planning into coming up with the murals he does with painting in Sand Springs. Don't you think you should spend a little time formulating like an idea or something?
I did. Well, I was going big potty this morning. Want me to tell you all about it?
Oh, yeah. How about we just learn more about Josh's creative process instead?
I think when you install a mural or you do any public art, or even if you're just mowing your lawn, what you do kind of makes it yours, And in a way, what we're doing is we're saying, hey, this spot is ours, this land is ours. This is how we decide to define it, and I really hope that the city will embrace it and be proud of it. I'm certainly proud of it.
Well, this is the old Monarch cement plant, and the reason we decided we wanted to put a mural on this is Sand Springs is the hidden gem of the Tulsa metro area. We have a lot of outdoor living to offer. We've got nesting eagles. We've got beautiful homes with vistas that are second to none, showing the Tulsa skyline and then the rolling hills, rocks, and trees. So we wanted visitors, as they're coming into our community, to realize that this is a great place to live, work, and play. We had seen some of Josh's work previously in the Blue Dome District, and we really liked it. And we struggled to find out, who this artist was. And our former marketing director found Josh and put him in contact with us. He said he had been looking at this silo thinking it would be a great place to put a mural on. So it was just kind of a pre-fated destiny for us to meet.
I'm originally from Western New York, kind of Buffalo, New York area, south of that, very rural part of New York. And I spent about 5 years in the Army right out of high school, and not much art there. But when I got out of the Army, the funny thing that happened is my colonel, we were in Kuwait, we just left Iraq, and he says, well, Sergeant Butts, what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna go be a cop or something? I said, no, sir, I'm going to art school. And he laughed at me, and so, take that, sir. Yeah, so one of the things that's interesting about the city of Sand Springs is there is a ton of history to Sand Springs. So I spent a lot of time researching. They've got a real cool, like a museum and exhibit space. And I also heard a lot from a group of people at the city about where Sand Springs is wanting to go, where they're not just who they are historically, but who they are in the future. One of the things that they're trying to key in a lot on is, there's a lot of natural resources and a lot of beauty that God just happened to put here. And so using that space, the city's really interested in becoming the outdoor kind of mecca for Northeast Oklahoma. And it's attempting to do that. So I thought, well, what a better way to do that than create, in essence, what would be like a Colorado, have you seen those visit beautiful Colorado or hike scenic, Yellowstone or something. So inspired from those old 20s era, 30s era travel posters, this is kind of where this kind of was born out of, and that's where it grew. I think there's a lot to take away from this particular piece. One is that Sand Springs is really doing a lot. It has a vibrant future, so we chose the colors that we did. It has a lot to offer. There's a lot of depth to it, and so that's why you can kind of see that the mural itself has a lot of depth. There's it's kind of a romantic color, a romantic feel, but I want the people who live here to be proud of this. I'm trying to paint this in a way that the city and the people will want to come and see it, and they'll be proud of it.
We're at least planning 2, and then we'd like to do some other public arts projects with some of the students at the Tulsa Technology Center, maybe the high school. So we're looking at various places. We'd like to really get public art front and center in our community.
I've gotten a lot of encouragement. The people driving by, I've counted my success every day by the number of honks I get. So that's, at the beginning it was a little bit of alarming because I'm 85 feet up in the air and people are honking at me. So I thought I was doing something wrong, but I'm authorized to be here, so.